is a Tony Award winner. We all remember him from his moving performance in Dead Poets Society. He's currently starring on Broadway in the hit revival of The Music Man. Please welcome to the show the adorable Robert Sean Leonard. Tony Award winner.
That's officially my name now.
That's your name now.
Mr. Tony Award.
I gotta say, you looked a little surprised, Robert.
That I won? Are you insane?
You looked like you were shocked, like most people.
I was shocked that I got nominated, let alone that I won the thing.
But were you prepared in any capacity?
This is what happens. You think, you don't even, it doesn't enter your mind you'll ever be nominated. Then you're nominated. You think, well, it's great, and it's an honor, but I'll never win. And then you think, well, then I might win.
Yeah.
And then you start to sort of, you think, well, I'm not going to write a speech.
Yeah.
But I'll sort of think about a speech.
Right.
And then you get closer and you go, well, I'll just make notes.
Right.
I'll sort of just jot notes down of who I might thank if I win. And then the day of the show, you're at the computer writing a full speech.
Yeah, yeah.
Like pages and pages of everyone you've ever, worked with. And by the time you're at the show, you've memorized this entire mad speech, and then you win and you get up and you don't say one word from the speech.
None. At all.
The whole speech leaves your head and you just blather on and then you don't remember.
But it must have been thrilling for you. It must have been an unbelievable experience.
It was, yeah. For me, honestly, the best part was just to be, I mean, it sort of sounds kind of hokey, but it really is that your peers are sort of giving you this nod. It's incredibly moving, and you don't realize it till you're there, and you're up there, and it's just all these people you love and you've worked with saying,
good job.
Good job.
Yeah.
It's really, really amazing.
Well, congratulations. You were wonderful in that show, and I hear you're great in The Music Man as well. What a role that is. That's one of the best roles written ever, don't you think? Yes,
it's fantastic. I saw Craig Bierko, who was the first guy to do the role about a week ago, and he looked at me and said, oh, I see you're on the Harold Hill diet.
Yeah.
It's the most exhausting thing I've ever done in my life.
Really?
But it's also just thrilling. It's fantastic.
It's you have to have a lot of energy, though.
Yeah. It's like going to the gym for 3 hours every night.
Right.
And I've got these, by the way, thanks for putting me on after the 6-year-old piano player. I was really excited about that when I saw that lineup.
Well,
but
we try to have kids make it cheery,
Well, it's a real nice act to follow. But every night I go on stage with these adorable kids who dance just gorgeously, and it's tough to compete.
Are you a dancer?
No. I'm not a dancer or a singer. I just go up there and fake everything. I just run around faking everything, and then they take over and do the real stuff.
But had you studied singing ever? Had you?
Not really, no. I've worked on voice for different shows when I've had to scream and yell and stuff, but I've never, as far as pitch and singing, and it's all new.
And how was opening night for you then? Were you terrified?
I've never been more terrified than the night of August 7th. I was on stage. The show begins with I have my back to the audience. We're all on this train, and I have my back to the audience for a good 5 to 7 minutes, and we're all kind of moving at the motion of the train. So I'm doing this with my back to the audience, and we're supposed to be playing poker, and cards are flying everywhere. I'm throwing cards in the air, pretending to play poker with these guys because I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I've been sort of slightly nervous in shows, but this was like that 8th grade nervousness.
Yeah.
Where you're like putting pancake makeup on, doing Oklahoma in 8th grade. And
exactly.
You're terrified. It's been a while since I felt that.
How have the audiences been? Have they been good?
They've been fantastic, once they're there.
Yes.
It's as we know, it's tough. People are canceling trips to New York, and I think it's such a shame because I'm sure you walk around New York, and I've never actually, in light of everything, I've never seen a more beautiful time in New York. These people people are looking at you differently and talking. They're talking differently. You walk, and every 5 blocks you walk by a firehouse and you stop and see these pictures, and it's actually a really, really moving time to be here in this city. And I think it's actually, aside from everything else, it's a great time to be here.
Yes, and it's very important for, needless to say, for audiences, because there's so much of the economy in the city is hinged on the Broadway world of Broadway. And I know that you brought a little gift for everyone in our audience today.
A gift? Oh, I didn't know they were from me. I thought they were... I'm so happy that they're from me. I'm sorry, they're from me.
Well, let's try that again. Ready? Robert's brought a gift for everyone.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad to take credit for this. Everyone in the audience is invited to come see the Music Man, so we're thrilled to have you. So come on down and see us.
So stay in the city tonight, everybody here in our studio audience, and go see the Music Man.
Great.
When does your new movie come out? Tape?
It's a movie with Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman called Tape that's coming out November 2nd.
And you play, what do you play in that?
We play 3 old high school friends who have been out of touch for 10 years and who meet again in a motel room, and it's this kind of suspenseful mystery. I play a filmmaker, and it was really fun because I've known them for years, so it was just great to work
Well, come back when that movie comes out.
I definitely will.
All right, great to see you, Robert.
Thanks, Rosie.
Really, the Music Man.